Today, in my series around Antwerp, we're visiting a fancier who has become a household name in England. I began to raise his family of pigeons very successfully around 1982-83, and in 1984, Bert Hessian and I purchased the second round of youngsters from his breeders. The rest, it's just history. And yes, you've guessed it, we're at the home and the loft of Staf van Reet in Mol, Belgium. And right now, let's take the opportunity to go in and meet the family. So this is the team, Staf van Reet, his son Ronnie, and Ronnie's new partner, Look. Hi, Look. Drop more. Thank you. That's lovely. What about you, Ronnie? Are you not bothered?
Thank you.
No, okay. All right. Staf, you remember this letter that you wrote to me in October 84, which goes on to say that thank you for your letter, my letter of the 1st of October, and it's the confirmation of the second round of youngsters from your breeding loft that Bert Hessian and I picked up. I've kept that in my scrapbook actually for posterity because it's a very important letter. That was the start of the Staf van Reet era in England. Now looking at the entrance to Staf van Reet's lofts, and as we look at them we can see the one with the aviary, that's the one with the pan-tile roof, that's the breeding loft. The one directly above that, that is the loft where the 6 widowers flew to, which won 115 first prizes, 115, 117 first prizes, can't remember the exact number. And it looks as though there's a loft over that. In fact, there isn't. It's just airspace for the loft with the 6 widower cocks in. And to the left you will see another open window, and that open window there is where Staf flew his 18 widower cocks to. Those 18 have now gone up to 24 or 26. Front view there then of the lofts. As you know, they're over the top of Staf's house. A bit difficult to film them actually, but our cameraman managed to get himself into a position in Staf's father-in-law's garden, which is across the road, and we filmed them from there. You will see each side of those lofts, there are roofs at each side, and on the top of those roofs there's some moss. I think Staf would have to be careful with his pigeons going on there, because there's no doubt about it, moss is the worst thing that you can have around for your pigeons. It is definitely poisonous and something to be avoided at all costs. So now we're in the breeding loft of Staf van Reet. The breeding loft is in the attic, as is the racing loft, which is next door, and also the loft to which Daniel flew just above us here. That's a very, very small loft, and we'll get the opportunity to have a look in there shortly. I say it's a small loft. At the time that Daniel flew, there was Daniel, Dikke Prins, the Prince. Daniel won 57 first Staf, was it?
57.
Dikke Prins?
26.
And the Prince?
32.
32. And which one is it that Grandelaar brought? Was it
The Prince.
The Prince, and he was the sire of the Stuka for Grandelaar.
Father of the Stuka.
Father of the Stuka, yeah. So, in here in the breeding loft, when I came about 1984, I think there were 16 boxes, but now, Staf, you have an extra 4 boxes, and there are about 20 boxes, 20 breeding pairs. As you can see, it's nothing fancy at all. In fact, when you look at some of these boxes, they must have been here, how old are these boxes?
More than 70 years, I
More
think.
than 70 years old.
The loft is built in 1924.
Which box was Daniel bred in? Can you remember?
I think it was this one.
Yeah?
I think, I'm not 100% sure, because I have had so many breeders all those years.
Yeah, yeah. But Daniel was not a beautiful handling pigeon, was
No.
it? Deep.
Not deep, but long, a long pigeon.
Yeah.
And when I gave it to people in the hand, they said, oh, it's not so beautiful. But when I said he has 57 first prizes, then he was beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. Always the same, always the same. What was the sire of Daniel? Can you remember the father?
The sire of Daniel was a son of a cock that I became from the breeding station of the Scheemaker.
Ah, yeah.
The father of the Daniel was a red cock.
So he would be Herman of Luthagen?
Yeah.
That's interesting now, because the red line that you have is of which Vos Wittekop and the other Vale pigeons, they were from Hermans of Luthagen, and as we saw at the loft of Marcellis, the red line he has comes from Herman of Luthagen. But Herman of Luthagen actually had his pigeons from Brickel, and they were the fun flyers, the long distance flyers.
Oh, yes.
So now we are using the fun flyers for sprinting, for the short distance, yeah.
But
yeah.
I crossed them with Jensen pigeon, eh?
Jensen. Did you go direct to Janssen for
Oh,
pigeons?
many times. Every year I pay them a visit. But every 3 years I bought a few pigeons.
Yeah. All good ones?
All good ones. By Janssen on that time. When you needed good pigeons, you go to Janssen. You had very good ones.
What was that, in the 70s?
In the 60s and the 70s.
60s and the 70s.
All very good pigeons.
And what was the price of the pigeons then? From
The first one I bought was 1,750 francs.
was it? Yeah.
But it was a lot of money on that time. Eh?
Yeah.
But now they talk about, the last 10 years they talk about 50,000 for an egg,
Yeah,
for a little one.
Yeah, yeah. But in that time, the pigeons from Janssen were good pigeons.
The best of everywhere.
Yeah.
Best of everywhere.
Another good pigeon you brought in was from the Engels. I've seen him in the pedigree quite a bit.
Karel Schellens.
Karel, van Wij Karel, yeah.
But Karel Schellens, his best breeder came from Engels. Eh?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Karel Schellens related to you? Is he a relation?
He's related to my father, yes?
Yeah, yeah, I thought so.
related
Because we went to the restaurant with Karel Schellens, Rijmaker, and yourself many years ago. Enjoyed that, yes. When are these pigeons paired together, Staf? Here?
The 24th or the 25th of November. I always
Always every year.
bring them together. The last 20 years, yes.
Yeah. And how many rounds of youngsters?
Oh, I breed all year, but I never sell eggs or anything. I let them do naturally, yeah.
Yeah.
All year through till September.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I have nothing to do but to breed. So
six rounds.
and I don't force them. I
just leave them.
just leave them,
Yeah.
let them do it.
And you come in, you feed them twice a day
Just twice a day.
with the breeding mixture. Just same mixtures for everything.
Same mixture as for
You
everything.
just use a cheap mixture.
And I buy some peas, green
Extra
peas,
peas, yeah.
extra. And when they are with youngsters, I give more peas.
Yeah, yeah.
So
yeah.
they
More
need-
protein. More protein.
Yes. yes.
And do these pigeons go out, Staf? Outside?
These go not out anymore. The
No.
breeders and no, not
They're kept in,
anymore.
and they have a little bath in the aviary.
Because the most have been racing, eh?
Yeah,
Most of them.
yeah. And in here we have just the grit and the pickstone.
Yeah, that's in this one. Eh?
All in the hopper, yeah. Yeah. So, and the food goes in there as well, as we
Food
can
goes
see.
in
So
there.
it's grit, pickstone, pickstone,
Yeah.
and food, all in the hopper. How old is the hopper?
Oh, from before the war, I
From
think.
before the war?
Yeah.
And here we've got the drink pot.
Yeah.
Just plain water.
Clear water.
No, nothing in.
No,
Never.
Never.
Just clear water.
Clear water. Yes.
Yep, I think that's the reason the pigeons were so